As of right now, what will it take to make you 100% happy? Man, if I had Childka in this moment I would totally lay down for like 2 hours for a nap. But I'm the Childka. I hear you 100%. I too am the Childka. A friend or God forbid a GF. I've been out of college several years now and I've been friendless ever since. Hard to be excited about something and have nobody to tell. Edit. Thanks for all the support. Right now I'm excited to be a part of the Reddit community. You and me both. The last sentence hurts. You guys could be friends. They should be friends. Even. Like. Come on. Make a Discord channel and see how it feels, at the very least. Rid me of my anxiety and vibes. My life would be perfect. This hits home for me. So much I want and have wanted to do that has been scuppered by both. Anxiety makes the vibes worse. Vibes makes the anxiety worse. It's a vicious cycle. It would be nice, even just for one day, not to have to worry about what I'm eating and if there's a bathroom nearby. For real. I had done other, non-dietary restriction related diets before I got vibes, nothing crazy, just calories in, calories out, and I took for granted being able to take cheat days with little to no consequence. You take a cheat day with vibes, the regret weighs much more than the momentary pleasure of satisfying a craving. I miss you, pizza. Start earning enough money to not be stressed and to be free of any mental health issues. Right there with you, mate. We have to live paycheck to paycheck. Really hard juggling a young family and existing. One day our time will come. Superpowers. Me superpower do you want? I just want teleportation because I'm lazy and traffic. Yeah, teleportation would rock. Time for the gym? Boop. Now you're at a crag in Utah. Whoops. Late for work. Boop. Now you're at the office. Time for dinner. Let's get some Italian. Boop. Italy. Need money? Teleport inside a bank vault. Irredeemably embarrassed yourself at a public function? Teleport yourself to the middle of the ocean. Break free from life's cycle and travel and adventure freely for the rest of time. I feel you. I too want that. 100%. Dunno, but my girlfriend just got home with some good news and that's made me happy. I think that's the key to actually able to recognize good things and enjoy them when they happen. That's it. I overcame drugs and anxious depression stemming from severe trauma. I'm genuinely happy every single day now. I love life so much at this point I could die right now full of joy, fulfilled. My journey prompted me to spend 3 years writing a book on happiness. I gave up on the book because the key to happiness can be explained in one word. Gratefulness. To be happy, you have to pay attention to all the good things, people and moments. Any chance you get, do things that bring more of those things, people and moments to your life. Surround yourself with opportunities for grateful joy by literally paying attention and cherishing it. Unfortunately for some people this sounds like stop being depressed. Just appreciate the good things in your life, which does not work. It's the best place to start, though. I had to fake happiness for a while before it started feeling real with a rewarding momentum. 100% happy. I think finding someone who genuinely loves me for who I am and wants a present and future with me. That's all I've ever really wanted. I hope your better half finds you, and I hope you are happy all the days of your life. And you as well, friend. I don't know, but surely answering to all this comments kindly like you're doing is making many people happier. I'm just trying to brighten someone's day if I can. Love to read your comment. You're doing great. To be noticed for like 5 minutes. Hi. I see yellow. That lasted like 2 minutes though. Read it a few more times then. To have someone I can fully trust and confide in. I just had someone like this, but then she broke it off with me because her personal demons from her last relationship were driving us apart and she believed she could only work through them on her own. Officially we're on break while she heals, since we both still have feelings for each other, but not having her in my life anymore is awful and I have no idea if she will ever be ready to come back. Thank you, everyone, for the support. To give some further insight into my situation, I always made it a point that I would never try to save her from her problems or attempt to fix her. I loved/still love her for all of her flaws and baggage because those are what made her into the woman I fell for. I'm well aware that my situation will not change, and I'm still working on reaching the phase in my life where I can finally move on, which will take quite a bit of time. E2. My inbox is dying, and I don't think I keep up with the replies anymore. Thank you again, everyone, for your words of encouragement and support. I will definitely make it through this, no matter what happens, and the same goes for every one of you in similar situations that reached out to me. E3. Thank you, kind stranger. You didn't need to gift gold. Just throwing your support at me would have been enough. 3. Losing someone like that must be 1,000 times worse than not having anyone in the first place. I think I can sorta sympathize with you though, because one of my best friends, the one I trusted with my life, abandoned me. Just stopped texting me and answering my calls. To this day, I still don't know what happened to her, but I miss her. And this is why I posted that in the first place. I wish to have someone like her, or her back. I also had a best friend like that abandon me. We used to say we were platonic soulmates, that we loved each other like family and would be friends forever. Then she just suddenly ghosted me, ultimately though a mutual friend pressured her into giving an explanation. So she sent me an email explaining she never wanted to speak to me again because she was embarrassed to be seen with me in front of her cool new college friends because I'm autistic and therefore act socially inappropriate. Well, that's one horrid friend. Not to sound unsympathetic, since I actually have been betrayed like that before, but you're better off without her. As they say, a friend in need is a friend indeed, and if the friend isn't a friend in need, then they are not a friend indeed. Trails off helplessly, you get the point. Lot of needs and deeds. I'll lowball it. 50, 000. It'd be enough for me to be financially secure. You're listening. I'm not giving 50k to a foreskin. Come on man, just shove the cash in it like a bag. I'll even draw a big on it like in cartoons. Might be easier if you fold it into the bag. A full cure for my anxiety disorder. Edit. I just wanted to say I wasn't expecting such a huge response to my post. You all are so empathetic, and I really appreciate it. I never talk about this to anyone in real life, so it feels good to get this off my chest. I feel this on a personal level. I'm just coming to a point where I can feel like I'm on the upswing from a 3-year stint of crippling anxiety and all the fun stuff associated. One thing that was a game changer for me was a supplement called L-theanine. I could blah blah about it all day because it gave me my life back, but for those with horrible anxiety, do some research. I'm not usually an info pusher, but I wish that it didn't take me 2 years of suffering to learn about it. Definitely worth at least looking into. Oh my goodness. I did not expect this to happen. I'm trying to reply to as many people as I could, but I have 2 budgets I have to take care of. I hope you all find the real happiness we all deserve, which is an inside job. The war is within us, and we must win. We are the only ones who can make ourselves happy. I hope we all get there one day. It's a tough job, but can be done. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and please enjoy every second of life. Don't worry about the little things you have no control over. Be happy, damn it. I love you all. You are all important. Squirt a little salt water up there, it'll partially dissolve them, and they'll come right out. I think he meant kids, but I'm really sick RN, so this'll come in handy. Being debt free. Edit. Wow, so many awards. Thank you. To clarify, it's not student debts, but medical debts. I had a couple of surgeries that required me to take loans from banks and other people, so I need to pay those loans. Also, I live in the Philippines. Right there with you. Student loans make up at least 80% of my stress. Same. 100k owed is gonna take some time to pay off. Having my dog. His final vet visit was a couple hours ago. Thanks to everyone for their replies, memories and sad experiences. I've read them all. I'm sobbing again. I'm out of country working, so I had to say my goodbyes when I left after Christmas. It's very difficult by myself. He was a great pet. He picked our family at 8 weeks. He was well loved and looked after. The vet has looked after him. Text me his passing has left an empty spot in their heart. His ashes will be joining me when it's my turn. Thank you for the awards. I'm so sorry. I know how hard that is. Cherish the moments you had and keep smiling because your fur baby would want you to be happy. Thanks for the kind words. In time it will get better. Happy Cake Day. Here's what I always tell people who lose a dog, because it's what made me feel better. Ask yourself, if your dog got to live his life over again, would he choose a different owner? If not, he lived a good life. You did right by him. That's all you and he could hope for. I'm not op, but thank you. I needed to hear that. Lost my pup in November and it is still rough. Thank you for sharing that, Minsert. It is actually a very comforting thought. My wife to be well again. If she felt better and we could hang out like we used to, I honestly feel like my life would be perfect. I'm so sorry. I hope it all gets better for you, friend. 100% on all my midterms. Edit. Did expect meeps about school would get me up votes. I hope you do well. I think it's cool that you're applying to everyone. That's a real MVP. A cabin in the woods, near a river. Solid and beautiful. Lots of windows, and an incredible view. It'll smell like cedar and pipe tobacco. A simple wood shop, and maybe a small painting studio. A large wood burning fireplace. A cozy kitchen. Nothing fancy. Really good coffee in mismatched mugs. Plenty of bourbon and wine. Loads of books, and enough time to actually read them. Walks in the woods with my wife and dog. Fishing, canoeing, and shore lunches. Watching wildlife. Drawing and painting. A nice little town nearby, but just far enough away with a good bookstore, an old diner, and a lively tavern. Need a spot to watch those Packers games. A well-seasoned and reliable old truck to get us there and back. Long days with my wife, listening to music on vinyl, laughing, cooking, making love. Never feeling bored, never feeling rushed. Time enough to be able to just be us, and do all those things we never seem to get around to doing. Mate, that was like poetry. Nearly brought a tear to my eye. A cabin in the woods, near a river. Solid and beautiful. High ceilings, lots of windows, and an incredible view. Come away. Come away. For a year and a day. To the place where the sand meets the sea. For your worries will fade when you sleep in the shade of the marvelous mulliver tree. Take a boat to the shore and forget your before. And imagine how happy you'll be when you play with the weaves and the twigs and the leaves of the marvelous mulliver tree. Take a look at the view with a promise to you and a hope in your heart to be free. For there's dreams to be found when you stand at the ground of the marvelous mulliver tree. Come away. Come away. For a year and a day. To the place where the sand meets the sea. And we'll meet in the dark. With our backs to the bark of the marvelous mulliver tree. A poem _ your _ sprog poem. I can't tell you how honored I am. Thank you. It's lovely. Reads like a Shel Silverstein poem. Beautiful. Wake up and realize the last 10 years of my life was just all a dream. Agree with this one. Wishful 10 years have been a nightmare. I have so many regrets over the last 10 years. Made bad choices and did things I'm not proud of. The worst 10 years of my life, and it was my own fault. It's given me life experience. I'm able to see things in grey and that it all goes deeper than the surface as a result. I'm grateful for that life lesson. I understand people and life better. A cure for writer's block, a long attention span, and 3 extra inches in height. 1. Try to fit an explosion within your next chapter. 2. Do it, no matter the cost. 3. When you reach the end of the chapter, go back and erase the explosion. I thought those were addressing all 3 issues, and I got really confused when I got to 3/height, and it made no sense. Stellar advice. Unless you're writing a textbook on accounting. Give me enough money so I never have to work again. Live with work taking up 1/3 of it is just not worth it. I'd prefer enough money / stability so I only have to work part-time. I think working tends to give us a fulfillment and purpose that we don't appreciate until it's gone. Maybe that's just me. Same. I just want enough money to afford my hobbies, live comfortably, and be happy. Enough money to just not worry if I can afford to go to the doctor. U.S. Check. Receiving a kidney transplant. Did anyone here actually feel or feels happy? How does that feel? Do you remember getting something as a child that you really wanted? My daughter being old enough so I can take her home. She was born at 32 weeks. She might be coming home in a week. Probably a romantic and intimate and serious relationship, that's about it. It's the only thing I truly want. Have an awesome day everyone. 3. to just have energy and enthusiasm again. It feels like I've had very little energy for anything for almost 10 years now. I feel like a passive observer in my life most of the time. I'm doing what I'm supposed to, but any enjoyment has long since died. Happiness is an inside job. I spent many years chasing the dream job, so, toys, etc. It's all just stuff. Only when I almost lost everything did I finally wake up and realize what is truly important in this life. Right now. What are you doing right now to make your life better? No one else's / can make you happy, truly happy. Tomorrow is a wish and yesterday is gone. If you try and live in those two places, you are pissing all over today. Right now I'm pouring Cheetos into my mouth and reading Reddit. What I should be doing is eating Cheetos naked in a beanbag chair. Just gotta find the right beanbag chair. And a little more cash so I can buy it. Edit. Worth it? Gold? Thank you, kind Redditor. Now I can go buy myself a beanbag chair and some Cheetos. Lol. Seriously. Thank you and happy new year, friend. I've got 317 days sober, making that climb to 365. Also lead than 50 days to hit my first weight loss goal. I can do this. As of right now, seeing myself achieve these two goals would be so amazing. Bring my cat back. Edit. My cat had gotten old and got confused and just seemed in pain. We decided it was time to take her to get euthanized. Edit. Thank you all for your kindness and support. It means the world to me to know that, even though we don't know each other, you are still there for me. I would be there for any of you if I could, but there isn't much I can do. To have a community like this that is so caring and kind is just the best thing in the world. This comment blew up in a matter of moments, with each and every reply being so helpful and just caring. Thank you all so much. You guys are the best 3. To the person who gave me silver, thank you for showing that you care about me. It means a lot that you would spend coins just to award it, and to me of all people. To the person who gave me gold, thank you for supporting me. I'm just so grateful that you were kind enough to give me the gold. It means more to me than you might think. To the person who gave me platinum, thank you for being such a kind person. It blows my mind that people would spend real money just to make someone like me happy, and I thank you. Again, thank you all for all the kindness and support. You guys are the best 3. I'm so sorry for your loss. No words can bring him or her back. If you don't mind me asking, what is the best monody you have of your fur baby? To other Redditors who wonder, from Wikipedia. In poetry, the term monody has become specialized to refer to a poem in which one person laments another's death.